guys, and welcome back to Oddworld. And in the last episode we tidied up a bit. We built a repulsor, and we built a greenhouse, and we built lots of stuff. Well, we're going to continue to buy some stuff. I'm looking at this sort of transmuting copper side of things, and knowing that we can build, we can make copper and metals out of stone. And as I keep saying, I'm not too sure what happens when we run out of stone, though there is plenty of stone in the world, but yeah. So we're going to transmute some copper, because it's probably easier to make a copper bar than it is to actually go around and try and get the copper ore. And we seem to have a lot of excess stone. Unless we're going to build some walls or something, then we can afford to make some. So crack on and make some copper. That's 4 bars there. That's probably enough for the minute. And now, right, I've still got plenty of glass left, so that's fine. Bit low on ore otherwise, but need some coal before I smelt anything up. A little bit of iron. I think it was, if I wanted to transmute copper into iron, it's 2 copper bars and then 2 iron bars to transmute into 1 gold bar. Gold is seemed to be the, the odd component that we need for the higher end stuff. There doesn't seem to be a lot of it about, which is about right. There's loads of stuff we haven't got into yet, but we're going to have a look at this nuclear reactor. No idea what it's for as such, but we seem to have a lot of this uranium around, so we'll use some of that. We need another one of these super macro processors, which is a gold bar, and need to make a speed potion for that as well. So grab some of that, grab some of that. And as you can see, I can't remember whether I mentioned in the last episode, I moved the table over here simply because it seemed to be all over this sort of area. It just seemed to make it easier rather than running around the house. A couple of well-placed chests like I've got here. You don't really need a 6x6 house, except it does make life a little easier to look around. Okay, so can't afford to make a gold bar. I'd love to be able to queue some of them crafting up like this. I haven't got into fishing yet, otherwise I need to go and get some fish maybe. But so the fishing element of the game is not overly exciting. Right, so that's as much gold as I got. Add a bit more, do a bit more, so we can get this macro processor done. And now we can come back and have, I can't remember what we were making now. Oh yeah, the nuclear reactor. Grab some of the green glowy stuff. Now, I don't know if this is going to be, I'm suspecting it's a building thing, so I'm probably going to put it, not keen on having, that's a decent looking thing. Now we could put it over there, but I don't know about keeping it inside the building, so let's shove it outside. Going to crafting, no construction mode in a minute, and we're going to put it where, around the corner. Yeah, let's just spin it around. Stick it up against here. So I don't really think a nuclear reactor is probably the right thing to have inside the house, but it probably is. Interesting to see about these new crafting effects. Probe console, cloning solution, station, great. So that would give me the chance. Need some more uranium for that. But that's, yeah, that gets over the permadeath side of things. A couple of other things. What's going on now? Asteroids. Okay, well, I'm assuming I don't want to get hit by one of these. And an asteroid thing before. I haven't. This one. I don't know whether my power fists are heat resistant or not, but next thing I want to do then, while we're inside, let's have a look at this vacuum thing. Fishing furnace. Oh, that's useful. That's for sort of portable base type stuff. Come on. Okay. Passed. Thought I'd get. Yeah, bring you back now with old asteroid storm, whatever it's called, passed. I'm going to make this doom stick of glowingness stuff. So get the mats we need for that. Upgraded weapon basically, and it's got this ability to attack more than one at a time. So I've done a fuel cell before. Let's keep the old food up, I think. Yeah, but I quite like having something that can attack more than one thing at a time, just in case I get jumped again. What do we need? One iron bar, fuel cell. So, let's grab that. So the old repulsor doing its thing. Brilliant. What have I got? What have I got? Yeah, fuel cell, iron bar. Brilliant. Grab it. Do it. Build it. And let's shove that. Yeah, shove it into one. Doesn't look particularly. Oh, I tell a lie. I was about to say it doesn't look particularly impressive, but wow. Oh, that appeals to the geek in me. That sort of Robin Hood-y, Star Wars-y. I look like a proper Ewok now. Or even more like a proper Ewok. Let's go and beat something up. Oh, you little jiggle. You take my pointy, glowy stick and didn't count how many hits that was. Was it any easier? I don't know. There's anything else over here to beat up? Oh, I do like the favourite weapon. Yeah. Furthest to the beaty up glovey things, but I don't know if it's quite as fast. Brilliant. Two contacts at the same time. Oh, yeah. I think it's a little bit quicker. It's certainly a little bit more pleasing to the eye than the big power fist. No, it's quite fast. You can get the double hits in. No, I like that. Oh, right. Oh, daylight, brilliant. What are we going to do next? Big glowy sticky thing. What's the next thing to build? Ooh. Let's have a think. I'll bring you back. Okay, so I thought, yeah, this nuclear vacuum thing. It's a way of picking stuff up, it looks like. It's about a lazy person's way, and that appeals to me. So we've got some of the glowy greeny stuff. Need 3 of those. We're getting a bit low on those. And we need copper wiring. Nuclear vacuum. Funnily enough, it's only got 15 sort of damage or beatable things, so it's relatively good as a weapon. Not as good as my big double-ended light star thing, though. But Okay, we're back. A little bit hungry. Grab a bit of food. Health's doing alright. Come back into here. Down to... It's alright, bit of a mind fart going on here. I can't remember what we were doing. Oh, I need to be near the nuclear reactor to build it. Okay. Yeah, sort of paused for real life things. Never forgot what I was doing when I came back. So, here we are. Nuclear reactor. Nuclear vacuum. So it's just like a different type of workbench thing, this thing. So, might move it inside in a bit. Just to keep it in around all the other stuff. All the other workbenchy type stuff. So, now, I have a feeling that when, you know, we're building, when I'm digging lots of holes like this and producing lots of stuff on the ground, or like when I was killing off all the silly snakes, that this thing is going to be most use for then, because it doesn't actually, you know, but once you remember you can actually pick things up by holding the right hand mouse button down, it's not too much of a problem. So we're going to stick the, I don't know what slot to stick it in really. Probably move everything across and stick it in the into slot 2 maybe. Still haven't made myself my wrong button. Still haven't made myself my electronic axis thing. That'll be next. Come on, bit of lag. So how do I use it? Oh, I see. Oh, it's just a hoover. Okay, right hand click, hoover stuff up rather than picking it up. Got to be relatively close. It doesn't sort of just disappear. It just... Okay, sandcastles perhaps don't like rolling sideways, but yeah, it has a reasonable effect. Yeah, it doesn't seem to hoover up anything else. And it's just a big Dyson. Okay. I still prefer my glowy sticky thing as a weapon, I think. Okay, so I've been basically pottering around, collecting up lots of ore and stuff, replenish some of the stuff that I've been using. A couple of those flowers, they're useful, and I've sort of run out of space, so I need to go back to my base and drop some stuff off. But I'm over here where we saw... Come on. Yeah, I had this idea where I thought if I could gather lots of stuff behind me, and then would it follow me? Could I use the hoover and like a Piper or Hamlin and get it to follow me? But that'll be a no. No, there's not enough control. As soon as they become outside of the area of influence, they disappear off on their own thing. Centripetal action takes on. Anyway, notice this funny little greenhouse thing with... now this thing doesn't attack me, but I suspect if I go inside it probably will. But it's getting dark. I don't know whether I've got to complete the fence or something. Lots of goodies in there. Not that I've got any space to pick things up at the moment, but so I thought I would. I wish they would. Why don't they spawn right next to me like that? Let's get the warning. My big tall friend here could have helped there, I suppose, but perhaps his area of influence is just inside the fence. Anyway, so I'm going to complete this fence and clip it in. Fences are quite cheap, they're only 2 wood. So yeah, let's complete the fence. Will it snap? Oh, okay, that's what happens when you go inside. Alright, okay, well, yeah, complete this fence and then I will bring you back. See if he attacks us then, whether I can just grab the resources. Don't know whether it's going to be actually any good or not, but or any use. It's miles away from my base. Okay, back again. Just about completing the last section here. Thunderstorms and things. Excellent. Ah, nice little award there. Right, I'm assuming that's means he's friendly, so sort of loop in. Yeah, hello. How you doing? Rather, perhaps you will. Really got anything? I haven't noticed anything attacking my garden back at home. Slug monsters and such like seem to want to know me. So I say I haven't got enough space to pick everything up. Actually, the hoover doesn't work on the crops. You still have to individually dig up each crop. But I think what I need to do, I reckon, is go back to my base. Oh, now I'm hungry. Yeah, go back to my base. I haven't got a lot of food left. And replenish, drop off a few things. Then I'll come back and pick this little lot up and maybe plant some more. Who knows? Which way's home? I think it's over that way, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, only one way to find out. Grullo down. Grullo down. Right, so, thought I'd bring you back. I'm going to chase this rainbow. Trouble is, it's 4 PM, and I suspect, I don't know where the ends of the rainbows are, whether they are on, I think this is, last time I've been chasing a couple, they seem to be towards the end of the map, but, so, no, it's going to disappear. It's getting dark. Never mind. Let's give up on that. Collect a few resources. Yeah, definitely gone. I love this night sky though. Okay, I'm back at base, and I thought we'd have a go at. As it is, always, sun's going down. But there we go, our repulsor keeps us at home nicely. Yeah, the launch pad. Now, it's quite cheap, it's only sort of 50 stone, but loads and loads of stone. I'm interested in this business about, you know, the spaceships that keep coming. Oh, wow, that's quite big. That's interesting. But yeah, launching strip. I thought we'd put it up here on the little hill. It seems to fit quite nicely, even though it's quite big. It's sort of outside of our area of influence, so hopefully the repulsor's not going to attack any aliens that come and visit. And it's given us a load of extra stuff. I can make my own spaceship. I can go home after being dumped on this planet. I can actually. Oh wow! Nope. Crubbly thing. Don't know where you are. Slug monster. No. Yeah. Oh wow. No, I can't. Okay, I don't know what to do next. You know, I wanted to do jetpacks and things like that, but now I've got. I've got a launching a runway. Okay, we're back and it's day 75. This is going very well. There is a sort of a lump, a point where you, well, basically don't attack anything that's going to kill you stupidly. Which oh, come on, round into here. I'm just going to collect these flowers, which I just noticed are. Come back in here. So. I wanted, at this point, to make a teleporter. So I need a copper wiring and a visibility potion. Have a quick look in here. Visibility. It's the Pro-T. I've got loads of Pro-T. So I'll make a couple of those, I suppose. I can always stick them back in the sort of glass. Got lots of glass. You see, I've sort of built up my. Don't want that. Built up my stocks a little. I did actually go fishing earlier as well and get some copper coins, thinking copper coins, perhaps that's the way to go for getting gold. But so let's make a couple of these invisibility potions. In fact, what we do need probably is an extra box because I'm running a bit short on space. Well, say running short on space. I am running short on space. So let's make a box as well. Boxes are in here and they're up here. There's 20 wood and a copper bar. I seem to have lots of copper bars. So let's make a chest. It needs to be near a workbench. It's only over here. There we go. Build a chest. We'll put it over here, and I'll put flowers and alchemy things into it. There. We'll get rid of that so I can move, and we will rotate it round to make it look pretty like the other one. Not too worried about. And we'll drag that into there, and that into there, and we'll dump those in there as well. We'll come back here, dump the remains of the glass and that in there, keep that safe. And it was wood, I've got lots of wood, and I was doing... what was I doing? Can't remember now. Oh, teleporter, so for copper wire, up here, I need that. I need to go and tackle those things. Oh, mighty. Right, before I go any further, I want to do that. Let's first make a copper wire, so I remember. I need the electronics bench. Copper wire. That there is some of those tree monsters, and they'll be getting rid of some of my big forest, which I probably don't want them to get rid of. So that's copper wire, and I thought I'd go for an iron helmet. Perhaps we'll go for a gold helmet. Let's go for a gold helmet. Why not? Let's break the bank. Get those back in there. And I know it says the gold helmet. Is it no better than an iron helmet, or is it? But I need some more gold for some of these super macro processor things I need. Back into here, because I want to take that. No, don't want that. Go. There we go. Change that to the gold helmet. Now put that into here. Probably want another one for spare bits and pieces. Right. Let's go. There. Oh no. Well, actually, if you're over here, guys, that's not too much of a problem because it's not my big forest you're pinching trees from. Could go and take them out. I can always dash back. Let's go for it. Let's go for big attacking. Start getting too low on health and run away. That was relatively easy, actually. Oh, this little monster joins in as well. Look at you. Use a little bit of health, but not too much. Alright. Actually, where's my hoover? That's what I need for. Hoover all this up. Look at that. And go and dump some of this back. Right, actually before we dump it back, let's have a look at what I was doing. I got the copper wire, I got the... and I wanted... yeah, this teleporter. You need to be electronics. Okay, back to the electronics workbench. Right, teleporter... here. It's one of the unlocks you get. I'm not going to use much of these, but let's get rid of that. And where is it? It's there. Okay, it pops into... it's not a buildy thing. So let's bring it down into... let's bring it into 6. And what happens when I press it? Teleporter equipped. Right. How does it work? Let's teleport myself. Don't know where I haven't been recently. Oh. Was that it? Or is that because I was pointing down there? It's Let's zoom in a little bit. This helmet, isn't it? Lumpy. Okay. Can't say it's any quicker than... Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it is quicker. Oh, one of these flowers over here. It's worth having a few of those around. Let's... Is it quicker than running? To be honest... I can teleport myself up things. That'll be useful. So for instance, can I get across this gap here? Yes. So it does have its uses. I don't whether it is quicker. I don't know, I've shown you these ruins up here or not. I found myself up here after they're being taken by one of the... Get home again. Can I get home again? It didn't actually go. Sort of. There we go. There's a glitch there then. Well, that's great. Well, that's probably going to be a bit for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've liked the series, or if you liked this episode, come and chase me down here. No. If you like the episode, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, if you want to see some more, and let me know what you think in the comments down there. Thanks a lot for joining me. We will see you all in the next one. Come on, play. Bye-bye.